Smoky Mills, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and here is Smoky Mills. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We played an inning. No score.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smoky Mills.
Sliced hard, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is inside ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Here comes Carlos Correa. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly. But
Caballero, there's one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, no score.
The first baseman, Smoky Mills.
That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And there's 2 down. 2 gone with runners at the corners. So next up for Houston, Cedric Mullins. 1-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
The first baseman, Smoky Mills.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got to pick.
Runner on the go. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Mills with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Whoa, get it. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you numbers like clothes?
Smoky Mills is putting together an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Mills digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Bieber, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Got him. 3rd out. We played an inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Way inside. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The catcher, touchdown.
The Cardinals could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Mills in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at-bat. 1-2 now.
That's the ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped on the ground to second, to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Mills had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you...
Mills digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Well, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not.
This one smoked on its way out of here. His 42nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smoky.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton has a beat on it. And that'll do it. So, runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lindor zipping around third. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that's the inning. And midway in the fourth, it's the Cardinals 2. And the Mills gets in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt, Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
The Cardinals looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
No, that's a ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ward.
Here's the third
Up next
baseman,
for the Mets,
Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, number 7, Brett Beatty.
Here's your 1. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Alvarez around third. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Mills steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. This one in the air center field. Buxton should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Mills with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
One down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Smoky Mills. The Redbirds would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
That one misses. Ball 2. Foul ball there. Newtbar, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. To India at second for 1. On to first, double play. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Mills stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singy?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
And that one gets away at the plate. Lead runner moves up to third, but no movement from the runner at first.
The center fielder, Ryan Moore.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the out, but a run does score. Mills stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. India over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Mills had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask something, but the highway's speeding by. You know that I think it's funny. It's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over painting on me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over painting on me, cover of the white, just make it go in the
Smoky Mills getting ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his former team today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First and second,
third,
no
the first
outs.
baseman,
Smoky
Smoky
Mills. Next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left field. Wood gets under it. And there's one away. Two outs, bases full. Hamill digs in now. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run's in. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short, Nunez. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Mills digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is fouled back. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Man at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Harry Ford.
17, Harry Ford.
Bounce to the right. Mills over to second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. So 2 down. Smoky, Mills. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
To the right side, and foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. The Nationals holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the off.
Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Now it's the second baseman. The Cardinals down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Daly